He is a man who is so famous. There are millions of females out there who would die to be with him. I mean, he is not one of those guys who is like an average person walking down the street. He is a guy that millions of people know. The whole world knows him. He can get any woman he wants if he really wants to. I'm just putting it out there. But yet he is stuck with this particular woman. The woman who does not appreciate him. What are you doing? Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson and thank you so much for coming to our YouTube channel, Innocent Love. We really appreciate that. Obsessing over a woman who does not love you.
Are you serious?
Before I go into this topic, guys, I just wanted to really quickly mention again that Jada Pinkett Smith does not love Will Smith. Now, this is a hard statement to make from me, but over all the observing that I made in a couple of years, ever since that famous slap from Will Smith.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
I've been really digging into this and really watching other videos and watching documentaries and watching news articles and, latest highlights, anything regarding that. I watch a lot of things, and have a deeper understanding between the particular couple. And the only thing that I did not know, and that may be surprising, is that I did not know that they were separated since 2016 and they were making it look like that they were still together, but honestly they weren't really together. They're legally married, but they're not really officially together, together, if you know what I mean, So anyway, my topic is called obsessing over a woman who does not love you, okay? Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you obsessing over a female that doesn't love you?
Stop and love me! I love you.
I'm leaving.
No, you're not. I'm leaving.
Now, it can go both ways. It can also go with the male. Same thing, Why you love a man that doesn't love you back? It's same thing. But today I want to talk about that perspective, so I keep it narrow. But for the other way around, you can relate to this as well. Just to let you guys know. But why are you doing this? Why are you obsessing over a female that does not love you? And I always say to myself, yeah, you can pursue a woman for a certain amount of time to see if maybe she changed her mind or maybe she needs time to realize that you are really the one. But if years go by and you keep obsessing over a particular woman and she does not love you, then you actually really degrading yourself. You are putting yourself down and you are really, you're sucking your own dignity out of your soul. If you know what I mean, a woman who does not love you will never appreciate the true you that you really are. Okay, that's the first thing that you should have in mind when you see it like that. Why would you go after a woman who doesn't love you? Why would you even consider doing this? Because it is actually from your perspective, you, the person who's loving her, you're being selfish and you don't really care about your own dignity, and you really, you're putting yourself down. You are really putting yourself down, okay? And the woman who doesn't love you, she can never fully give you what you really want, okay? Now, she may pretend that she loves you. She may show you signals that she's trying to love you, but she really can't inside of her. Why are you putting up with this? Why are you putting up with this? And I'm thinking about the whole situation with Will Smith and with Jada Smith. And one thing that I know is that Will Smith has gone above and beyond trying to prove himself to Jada that he is the one for her. He has done so many things for her, and she does not appreciate and she does not honor these things that he did for her. One of the things that he did, he was planning a really, really gigantic birthday celebration for Jada. I think it was her, I don't know, I'm just guessing, her 40th birthday or 50th birthday. I don't know. That's one thing I don't know. I do know that he was planning 3 years for this surprise. He was putting his soul into this. And when the day actually came when he surprised her, or he did the whole thing, she wasn't even impressed. She was not moved by that. She was not happy about that, you know, and she did not appreciate what he did, you know. And I'm talking man to man, you know, if you're in his shoes, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? This is crazy. Why are you doing this? I'm kind of getting a little emotional with this whole thing because I'm so sad seeing a famous superstar like Will Smith in a position like this. You know, he is a man who is so famous. There are millions of females out there who would die to be with him. I mean, he is not one of those guys who is like an average person walking down the street. He is a guy that millions of people know. The whole world knows him. He can get any woman he wants if he really wants to. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. But yet he is stuck with this particular woman, the woman who does not appreciate him. What are you doing? What the heck are you doing? Don't you have dignity? And I got to talk about it before I get into the deeper message. And then she brought this book out, and I actually saw an Instagram video. I don't know if I have it. I'm gonna blend it in right now really quickly. But I saw a video on Instagram where basically Jada, she got her book. She wrote a book, you know, called Worthy. And she basically talked about her life and all kinds of things, and about her relationship with Will Smith. And, you know, I heard a lot of things about like a negative towards him, you know, not really supporting him, but it's all about her, you know, everything is about her, you know. And that's what narcissists do, you know, they do everything about themselves, you know, it's all about themselves, lifting themselves up, feeling entitled and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, she had this video that she made where basically she opens the book and her whole family is behind her. Her mother's right there, her daughter's right there, and her husband, or supposedly husband, Will Smith, is in the freaking background with a freaking smile on his face, you know, and being all happy for Jada about the book.
Hey, my new baby.
And she is really all about this book, and not even about her family, or especially not him, you know? And I have lost, I'm sorry to say, I have lost so much respect for Will Smith, because I thought that he was a guy, like the way he portrayed himself on film, he was this charming, good looking, smart, you can't touch me, you can't mess with me, tough guy, with a lot of charisma. And he is the exact opposite in the real world out there. A freaking idiot who is walking after a woman who doesn't love him. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? This woman will never appreciate you. And in a matter of fact, she is more in love with a dead guy, a guy who's in the freaking grave since the 90s, than with your ass. I'm sorry, I had to say this curse word. Don't you have some pride? I mean, she loves a guy who's dead more than you. She loves a guy who is dead more than you. She persuades her daughter. The other thing I heard about in the latest news was that her daughter was writing a letter to Tupac Shakur regarding that.
A letter allegedly written by Willow Smith to Tupac Shakur has surfaced online following her father Will Smith's controversial Oscar slap. Confessions galore. Willow Smith has spoken out on the letter she wrote for Tupac, begging him to come back for Jada Pinkett Smith.
You know, why can you come back to our house? Can you come back? Don't you know that he's dead? Doesn't your mom tell you that he's dead? I guess not. You know, make it look like that he is still alive, even though she has a whole husband and she has a father. You know, I mean, I'm sorry, Will, but you got to get out of there. I mean, if you want to keep that little dignity that he may still have deep down inside of you in there, and prove to the whole world that you can be a man, a real man who stands up for himself, get the heck out of her life. Okay, you are the one, you are the star. Okay, you got all the money, and she only got famous because of you. Okay, she had nothing without you. Okay, and she tricked you and pushed you around in such a way that makes you look like, or that makes you think that you are nothing without her. No, she's nothing without you. And you got to get the hell out of there. You got to get the hell out of that relationship. Okay, real quickly. Obsessing over a woman who doesn't love you is not worth it, guys. Okay, it is not worth it. Okay, she will never love you. What are you doing to yourself? Okay, stop trying to impress her. Stop trying to chase her. Stop trying to persuade her that you are the one. Okay, if she doesn't love you, she doesn't love you. Okay, and some women are trying to be kind about that and trying to be sympathetic, you know, towards you because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. But she has given you many signs over the years that she don't want to be with you, either through words or through action, you know, or brushing it under the table or talk about a different topic or anything like that. Go away from that, okay? Don't be there. Go away from this type of relationship, which is not even a relationship at all. Okay, it is just a hunt. You're doing a hunt. You're hunting down a woman who don't want you. Okay, she don't want you. Okay, don't obsess. Don't try to prove yourself. Now, like I said before in the very beginning, you can do this for a while to see if she may realize that you are the one. But if you've been doing it for so long, you've been doing it for years and whatever, and nothing has changed, get out of there. Move on. Keep your pride. Keep your dignity. Okay? Keep your self-respect. All right? And then another thing is this. If a woman doesn't love you and you are chasing her, you're not even showing respect for her. Because she says politely, no, I don't want to be with you. I don't really love you. And you keep chasing her. That means that you are selfish and you're thinking about yourself and you don't think about her. That she don't want to be with you. Okay, so you actually disrespecting her, and you're disrespecting yourself. All right. Now, the other thing I want to say really quickly regarding Jada is that hers is different. Okay, because she actually don't want to be divorced, but yet she doesn't love him. That's twisted, right? She don't want to have a divorce. She want to stay married with him. I guess she wants to keep this relationship, and she makes it look like in the public that everything is well again and everything is, you know, we need a lot of healing inside in order to come together and realize who we really are as a couple. But she doesn't love him, you know, and she'd rather be with him and die with him than him being with somebody else and maybe get happy, you know. She don't want that. Okay, so hers is kind of twisted, you know. She keeps him in the cage. Whoa, break free, man. Break out of that crap. Break out. Break out, man. A woman who doesn't love you, don't be obsessed with that, okay? Dump her. Walk away. And then the other thing, okay, I want to say one other thing. I know I was making comments regarding that, oh, here we go again, the Will Smith slap. But basically, he walked up to the stage and he basically just wanted to prove himself that he is a man for her. And he was probably thinking that's the perfect opportunity to show myself that I am the man for her. So you walk up to the stage and slap the hell out of him.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
And then he cursed at him, leave my wife's name out of your mouth, you know? And yeah, it didn't work out, you know? It didn't work out. So, Will, I guess at this point you have done everything to prove yourself to her, and she still doesn't acknowledge you. You know, obsessing over a woman who doesn't love you is not good, guys. Not good. Get the hell out. Health, self, dignity. Okay. With that said, guys, I appreciate you watching. This was a little longer video here, but I wanted to get this off my chest. And if you have any comments regarding that, please leave it in the message below. I really appreciate that. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, and peace out.